Hey guys, it's Connie here, and I am back with another Plan As I Go plan with me. So this one is in my happiness planner, in my Jasenia, or like the Planner Sophisticates inserts. I am using the Little Miss Paperie kit. I just did like a really quick flip through. Originally this video was not going to be a voiceover, but I got extremely sick throughout the week, and so my voice was kind of going away, so I wanted to just apologize for that. The next one that I'm doing in these inserts will not be a voiceover. So basically what I did was I took her washi, just put it up the sides, like I always do with this part, and then I used her really skinny strips that come with her little mystery box subscription that she has. It's her monthly sub. I think these are really for the horizontal planner, but I'm not entirely sure. They were kind of hard to work with just because they were so thin. I did have to use 3 of them to get them to the width that I wanted them to be. So I went ahead and just focused on the Monday through Wednesday sheet and wanted to kind of figure out how I was going to do my sidebar. So I took probably one of my favorite quotes on there and put that at the very top, as you can see. Then I went ahead and laid down my habit tracker, which I do wish she had one more of, but that's okay. I didn't really end up using this habit tracker for anyways, but I wanted to track my work, and then I also wanted to track one other thing, so you'll just kind of see me going through and working with it. This would be like a lot easier to do this voiceover if I kind of had the planner in front of me, but that is okay. So I took the ombre heart checklist that I knew that I wasn't going to use and just placed that there, and then took a piece of washi and just placed it at the very bottom, and that's basically how my sidebar went. I also used this tiny strip just because I had it left over and I was kind of like, oh, well, I might as well try to use that. Then I go ahead and flip onto the other side of my inserts to do like next week's plans. So next week, the way that I use this part of the flap is to kind of do like a pre-planning of next week, so I kind of know all the things that I have going on. I really wanted to use this hello sticker, so that's kind of where I decided to put that. And then I used these 3 heart checklists from her featured shop and went ahead and used those there. It says this week, next week, and then I put dinners, and then I wanted to make sure that there was enough to track my dinners for next week, so I kind of like know what to pre-cook. So I went ahead and took a 6 heart checklist, cut it down to 5, because on the weekends I can eat whatever I want to, and then I just used a full box. So here you see me using date covers, and I'm going to just do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday starting off, and kind of go from there. I do like to put my checklist up at the very top. This is pretty consistent with every week. I do like to stay consistent with this part just because it keeps me in check and I enjoy consistency. So I use her checklist, which are probably one of my favorites, and put them up at the very top, and then go ahead and use the to-do or today headers to kind of line the rest of my days, and that's basically all that I do. The rest of it is very white space style. I do put my little things down at the very bottom where like washi would go in this case, and so it's cut off right now, but all I did was basically put my meals down, and I'm putting my TVs down now, and you'll see the top of the TVs on Wednesday. So with these inserts, because I use them on my hammer mill paper, they're really finicky, so I do rip the sheet quite a bit, but I feel like that's with every single plan with me that I do in these. There's got to be a rip. If there's not, then it's not successful to me. So I went ahead and put down all my TV shows for Monday through Wednesday, and then I put down Etsy Payday. I also used a little laptop sticker from the kit, and then I had a meeting that morning, so basically was processing timesheets, and then I had my Monday morning meeting, and then I had this bill due sticker, and I didn't know where to put it. It's somewhere within there just because I did have to pay rent, but I think what I ended up doing was just putting it in my checklist. I also used this Kina Prince sticker to mark that I walked my dogs at the park. I ran with them, and then I used my coffee from my shop, and Then I went ahead and used some undo to get this half box up because I did not like the way that the spacing was, and I knew that I wanted to add something at the very bottom. So I put down the Etsy icon because I had to work on orders, and I basically did quite a bit of cutting and printing, and then I used a flag with a little meal icon for meal prepping for the next day. Then on Tuesday, I went ahead and was going to do dishes, but then my timeline didn't work out the way that I thought it would, so I'm over here trying to figure out like how I wanted to mark Tuesday. So I used one of those empty boxes, and I basically put 2 appointment labels in there because it was Mardi Gras, and I actually went out on Tuesday, which isn't normally like me, but for Mardi Gras, I figured it was for the occasion. So I wanted to figure out a way to mark Mardi Gras, and this is kind of the way that I decided to do it. I did do dishes as soon as I got home, which was really important for me, and then we went to karaoke, and then we went to Irish Cowboy, and just kind of had our own like chill, fun night. It wasn't too crazy. Not a lot of people were out, so it was just like, it was a nice like quiet time almost. Then on Wednesday, I put this exclamation mark because I do not remember. Again, this would be a lot easier if I had my planner with me. I went ahead and used this, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. Why do I want to call it like Piper Paper Company? But that is not correct. Let me... Pumpkin Paper Co. I had no idea why I wanted to use that. But anyways, I used her little work sticker, and while I was like kind of far away, as you guys could tell, I went ahead and grabbed the planner so I can kind of like work along this day, because I know this is kind of like really fast. But I am now working on Thursday through Sunday. That was an epic fail at this plan as I go. Again, I didn't plan the second half until Saturday. I'm doing the voiceover on Sunday, so that's kind of how my week went. I went ahead and just put my checklist all the way down. Oh, that exclamation mark that I had no idea what it was for on Wednesday, that was for rent. And then I had like a huge long work day on Wednesday, and then basically I just ran at the park. So Thursday, I went ahead and put down again my checklist, my today headers, and then I am going to go ahead and start on Thursday. So I put down a coffee cup for, I'm going to put my weekend banner down, sorry guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and now move on to Thursday. So Thursday, I know that it was girls' night, so I wanted to put a full box there because a lot of my night was out. So I went ahead and put that down, and I had trouble like rearranging this night for some reason, but I used a half box and then the girls' night sticker there, and then I basically went from the bottom up. I put a laptop down to work on orders. I used one of my planners from my shop. They're like doodle planners, and it was basically to plan out my day, and then I used a coffee cup for drinking all the coffee that morning. Then on Friday, it was kind of hectic, so I went ahead and put down my little things, which are all my meals. And then Friday was one of my friends' birthday, so we actually went out. So I put down a little things for Genji's, which is like a karaoke restaurant. So we ate karaoke there, and then I put down a piece of washi because I wanted to mark that we also went to Wild West. And then I used the balloons to mark that it was his 21st, which I don't think it's really his 21st birthday, which I know it's not. But we called it his 21st birthday. Then I also put down that quarter box to mark that I had to go to Kroger's to buy a birthday cake. And then at the top of the morning, we had a morning meeting that day, and then I also mailed out orders. And then just to fill in that little extra space, I just decorated it with some deco because that's all I had time to do that day. I wasn't able to really work on anything else. Saturday, again, was the day that I felt so sick. So I went ahead and pulled out one of my emojis that was like, it was like a bad day kind of style. And I basically just put that up there for being sick. And then I put my lazy day up in my checklist because I really didn't do anything at all. That night I went and saw Logan with Chad, which was really nice. And that movie, guys, I'm telling you, it hits you in the feels. I really recommend everybody going and seeing it. So then Sunday was a little bit more productive. It was a little bit, it was raining all day today, so I really didn't get to go out of the house too much. But, so I wasn't able to go to any of the places that I wanted to go to. We thought that it probably wasn't a good idea to be out on the roads when it was raining so much. So even though I do write it down here and none of it happened, I am going to go ahead and do that next week. So, but the way that I mark it, which is a really neat idea, is I put the to-go header, and then I use these little heart icons that she has, and basically I put all the places that I needed to go. Above that, so that's the end of this plan with me. I'm just finishing up Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.